Welcome to the World United. Welcome to the World United.
So I also want to introduce our next speaker and also beloved sister, Barbro. We have never met before, like in this here in flesh, or what to say, but I am very curious about you and your life. And when I just feel into you and read, it's like I really feel and meet this wise and magical woman. And you are in such service and such many different important, I don't know if we can call it projects around the world. So it's an honor of inviting and introducing you here, Barbro, and you can share more about you and your work and your divine service. So thank you, Divine Sister, for being here. Thank you.
Yes. But you will show my video then.
Oh, sorry. Okay, I didn't know, but thank you for being here live, Barbro. And now everyone, Barbro has recorded a video to us all so we can, where she will share her wisdom to us. And then we will meet her live when we end this session with this panel discussion. So here comes Barbro with her video. Welcome.
Tapping as a way to reach unity. For me, unity starts within myself. This is a symbol of my true inner higher being that I am born with, and so are you. And when we are born, we love life, we radiate joy, we are curious, we feel our own powers, our feelings, and we feel a natural unity with other beings, with animals or the planet. We are born like this. But unfortunately, as you know, we cannot always stay in this state. Here comes life. It could be a childhood with abusive parents. It could be many years in school where you are being bullied. It could be lack of good role models that makes you feel that there's something wrong with you, or traumas of different kinds. And since reality is created from inside outside, if I have my heart, my power, my inner being open, alive, I project that into the world. And it's easier to feel unity, compassion, power, love myself, love others. But if I have a lot of blockages, wounds, sorrow, stress, trauma, then I project that out into the world too. And I might distrust other people, or I don't believe in myself working with my dream job or what it is that we might stop. There is one major stopper, and that is fear. We really need to tap to release ourselves from fear. Fear can be us and them, and they are very strange. They don't behave like I do, or they should do in another way. They have another religion, political system, or what it is. Or they are, like many of my clients, they are afraid of shining and talking in front of other people, present themselves and the knowledge that they can bring into a meeting. And the biggest fear is coming from outside. We are constantly bombarded with bad news. The world is dying, the planet is dying, people are evil, the food is poisonous, and you have heard it, you have read it, so you know what I am talking about. But fortunately, there is a solution, as I see it, and that is tapping. Tapping is almost like a movement that have been going on for 40 years. Started with thought field therapy, you have the emotional freedom techniques, and I call my version tapping for healing and empowerment. And why does it work? Because we innately have healing systems in our bodies. We have a healing body if we have a wound, the body takes care of it. But if we use these acupuncture points, that is what we are using in tapping. The acupuncture system tells the body about an emotional healing system. This is an imbalance, and this is when we are in balance. So when we are tapping and focusing on what we want to release, the body understands, oh, she wants to release this. Yes, I understand. It is an imbalance. So the technique is thinking about or feeling what you want to release and tapping. I used 9 points, but I will teach you one basic point, and it's the karate point. Very good, very useful. So you use 1, 2, or 3 fingers. You focus on what you want to release and tap about 30, 40 times. And then the signal goes to the body, get back to balance. Let go of this blockage. You can use it as soon as you notice you are not your true self, or you can decide during some days, I will tap every hour, once an hour. Example, if you are stressed or going through a very difficult time in your life, and you will get rebalanced. But in order to get to the root of your stress, you need to, as I think, learn this tapping system. And I really love it, and I recommend it, and I have a great result with me and my clients. Okay, now I will talk about unity and tapping in the practice, in the project that I initiated 2019 through Messenger and Facebook. I happened to talk to a man I didn't know from Kenya. It turned out he was a teacher in a slum school. And I was talking about tapping since I love it. I think it's the best thing we can teach each others. And he wanted to learn. He said, in the school, I have 300 children. Poor, it's in the slum. They have too little to eat, no hope for the future. Many are orphans. We are in an area with HIV and AIDS. They don't smile. They have not so good grades and not hope for the future. So I taught him. He started using on himself, taught his colleagues, and they started tapping in this school. 300 children on a daily basis started tapping in morning and once more in the day. And within 2 months, only 2 months, the children were happier, more relaxed, smiled more. They dared to raise their hand in the classroom. The grades got up. So everyone was very pleased with the results. And now, 2 years later, we have expanded into a wonderful project. There are about 25 dedicated tapping instructors, teachers. that are doing the heavy work of carrying all these different parts of the project. So there are 4,000 children now tapping in 15 schools. There are projects for women. There is a food project for the poorest children, so they will have something to eat. There is a farm project for the school, so they can feed the children. And we have microloans for some of the parents, so they can start their own business and feed their own children. And we have a scholarship program. So we are working from the basis of from within goes without. We are working on healing outer poverty, but the tapping is healing the inner poverty, what comes from living in generations of no hope, very little money, and other things that comes with poverty. So we are emphasizing the tapping and the self-healing. If they want to join the food program, the microloan program, or the scholarship program, they need to do two things. One is tap on a regular basis on themselves in order to heal. Two, pay it forward. We want them to teach tapping to others, teach how to start a small business, and other things they are learning in these tapping projects. We work on an extremely small budget. I raise money through my known and unknown friends on Facebook. Thank you, thank you. And if we had more money, we would do so much more. And how is this related to unity? It is a unity project. I didn't know anything about them. I didn't know anything about Kenya. They don't know anything about Sweden. And they are much younger than me. They could be my children. And we are united in our hearts. We are tapping, healing ourselves with one goal, and that is to create a better planet. I'm starting in Sweden, and they are starting in Kenya. And people and donors tell me, oh, you're doing such a fantastic job, Barbro. Wow. And I think, wow, thank you, but we are a team. It's all these fantastic people, but thank you. And then I say, but I am the person gaining the most out of this project. I am so happy. I am washing my dishes, and I'm radiating, smiling like this heart in unity with my inner self, thinking, oh, we raised money for food 1 more month, and that girl didn't kill herself. Thank you, team, for taking care of people. So it's a very strong feeling that my team is sharing with me. So it's a blessing to give. And I think you are an important carrier of unity and peace too. I want you to feel important. I want you to tap, at least on the karate point, preferably learn the whole tapping system, so you can liberate yourself from your inner wounds or self-doubts or traumas or stress, so you can go out in the world and create unity, especially if you are what I call an old soul, a light worker, or someone that feels that you came to earth this important time when we are leaving the old paradigm of greed, service of self, and separation, entering into this new era of unity, compassion, one earth. one people and animals and seas. And please learn tapping if you are afraid of talking in public, expressing your ideas, why you came to Earth, what you came to do. Use the tapping, liberate yourself, and talk to the world. And remember, you don't have to be perfect to do good. I'm not perfect. My team in Kenya is not perfect, but we tap all the time to liberate ourselves. And please donate. If you feel that you would like to be part, because giving is a blessing, or this, visit my website, my name, barbrobronsberg.com. You will have information there. So, from my radiant heart to your radiant heart, I wish you all the best, and I want to see you blossom, shine in unity with other humans and living creatures, living beings on the planet. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Barbro. And I really feel and receive your radiant heart. And here we share this radiance, this love. So many inspiring sisters and brothers that are here now today. Wow, such a beautiful, beautiful divine service you share with the world, Barbro. It's a real blessing to have received what you shared, so thank you. And we will talk more later in the panel discussion. Thank you so much.